have this big space to work, and I'm working in this size of a space. Hi there. Let's do a project. So I have this bag that I bought used. It is the Parker Clay Ethiopian leather. It is pre-owned, and I just conditioned it. That's why it's a little shiny. Still a little tacky from the conditioner. So one of the things that I have on my wish list for backpacks is a back zipper, and the reason is because I like access where I can just reach behind and get my cell phone or whatever I need without taking the backpack off. And I feel like it's more secure. Well, especially if there's a pocket back here, that's more secure. And I went to the fabric store today and I found a zipper. This part doesn't match exactly with the little pull here. They're different. But it's the same color fabric and the same color hardware, the brass. So I got it. What I'm going to do is install it this way down the side of the bag on the right side so I can reach behind the bag and grab what I need. I can unzip it and reach behind. So I need to do some testing to determine where to mount this zipper. This is just a clothespin. I'm just going to hang it right there. I'm going to put the backpack on and see if I can reach the top of the zipper easily. So that's a little bit high. That's really high. I can just barely reach that zipper pull. So I'm going to lower it. Okay. This will work just for testing. This is when you find out if your idea is any good or not. There we go. Okay. So I'm wearing the bag. I want to reach, pull down the zipper, and get inside the bag. I can do it from that spot. If it ends up being too long a reach, I can always add a little ring pull, but I don't think I want to go down any further than that. The reason is because I want to be able to unzip this and reach inside the bag and put things like even a big wallet. All right, let's say I have a big pouch like this and I want to be able to put it in and out of the bag. I need to have a big enough opening to slide it in and out of the bag. What if I have like a pouch like this? You know, this zipper needs to be big enough that this can slide in and out of. So I think that'll work. Now, you have to remember the measuring twice, cutting once rule. I'm just going to scratch in here where I want an opening. So right there is the top of my zipper. And I think I'm going to end my zipper about here. Now what I want to do is make sure I'm the right distance from the edge. I can't see my 2.5 mark clearly because of glare. 2.25. So that's my center point. Okay, this is where it gets a little scary. Now, I don't want to go through my bag, so I use a little quilting mat left over from my quilting days, and I insert it all the way down. I want it to stop my blade. I'm also going to put, these are just old book covers in here, and that cushions my blade. Now let's look at our zipper. I have these little curved pieces. And I need one that is the right width. I did this with another bag, and I learned some lessons from that. And this is sort of what I had done, and it's not perfect by any stretch, especially the stitching, which I'm going to be more careful with on this one. So you see I'm going to put in a half circle there and then a straight line between them. That's the center point. Here goes nothing. Right there is my little mark. Now I need one just like it down here. Now I'm going to just join the two edges of that half circle. And yes, it's nerve-wracking to cut into your leather bag. That's why I bought a used one that was less than perfect. I didn't feel like I was messing up something that was brand new. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. Well, lift it up. See my hole? Nice and even all the way down. Now, let's put our zipper in. Looks like it'll be good. A good spacing. Now what I'm going to do is glue it down. This is for temporary hold while you sew. Very, just like a little toothpick. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe the tacky glue on, pressing as I go. This is so any glue that might get on this doesn't stick to the bag. Okay, so that's got to dry. So we will pick this up when that's dry. All right, this is what I'm going to use to put my holes in this thing. So if you see this, there are 4 tongs on that. These 2 are going to be centered, and the outer 2 will determine where these stitch lines are. Then when we get to the bottom, it should be the same.
Okay, I'm showing you the holes that I punched here, and you'll notice that some of them aren't very visible, and it's because my tool has one dull tooth, and so, but it did make an indentation, and I can punch those holes through as I sew, and it does work out just fine.
So I'm going to go downstairs, watch some shows, and sew this.
Hi there, it's the next day.
So I went downstairs with my needles and thread, watched a murder show, and was able to get this done. This doesn't go into a pocket, it just goes into the inside of the bag, but it allows me to stow my cell phone and stuff without opening the bag. Now I have another project I want to do with this bag. Oh, and I added a little pull here. I don't know if I'm going to leave this on here because of the next thing I'm going to do. I hope you like how that zipper turned out. I'm real pleased with it. Here's the front of the bag. I went on to do some more modifications, so if you will tune in to the next video, you can see how I did those. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.